Shalom, shalom. Call halal Allah, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Salutations to the hopeful elect that preach this truth to the four corners of the globe. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, this is gonna be like a short, brief lesson on the word virtue. All right, and I'm gonna read this scripture. This is Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. It says, "Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think of these things." All right. So these are the things that we are supposed to keep within our mind and meditate on. All right. The things that are true, the things that are honest, just, pure, lovely, of good report, and of praise and virtue. All right. Now, what does that word virtue mean? The word virtue mean, it says a virtuous course of thought, feeling, and action. Virtue, moral goodness, any particular moral excellence, as modesty, purity. All right. So you got to be of a modest and pure spirit. All right. Moral excellence, moral goodness. The moral of something is the meaning. All right. When you go to the word moral, it's basically like the meaning or the message. All right, so you got to have a good message and a good meaning about yourself, man. An excellent meaning. And when you in this truth, it is an excellent meaning, an excellent reason, man. Because we doing it for Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah. And Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah is excellent. That's excellency. That's high excellency right there, man. All right, so I'm going to go down to the bottom. The Strong's definition, it says, from the same as properly manliness, valor. That is excellence, intrinsic, or attributed praise, virtue. All right. Now, to be attributed means to have a lot of skills, man. All right. So when you to have virtue means you have a lot of skills. All right. It says from the same as properly manliness and valor. All right. So you gotta have a manliness about yourself, man. You gotta have a tough, aggressive, like ruggedness about yourself, man. That's what you gotta be, a man. All right, the scriptures talk about girding up your loins like a man. All right, plenty of times where prophets had to, just take it to the chin, man, and continue on in the faith, man, because there was no other choice for what we had to do, man. We had to do that. All right, so we might as well do it in the spirit. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah, man. That's what being the man is, all right? Taking these afflictions in the right spirit of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah. That's what really makes you a man, all right? To take on these curses, take on these tribulations, but still have a modest and a meek spirit throughout the tribulation, man. That's what really being a man is, all right? To have virtue, that's the real meaning, man. All right? Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to read this scripture over. It says, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. Now, what's the only thing that's true? What's the only thing that's honest? What's the only thing that's just, pure, and of a good report, virtuous, and worthy of praise? What's the only thing on this earth that's just, virtuous, and worthy of praise, man? These scriptures, this wisdom and knowledge, man. So you got to keep this wisdom and knowledge. You got to keep your mind, on this wisdom and knowledge. It says, think on these things, man. think on these things. In order to think, you got to have a mind. All right, so you got to meditate on the things of the scriptures, man, because the scriptures is honest, true, pure, and just. All right, you just got to have the understanding and the meaning of it, man. And then the Lord got to give you that spirit. But once you retain it, once you got it, man, you understand what's true, honest, just, and pure. All right, and you just got to keep your mind on those things, man. This is Joshua chapter 1, verse 8. It says, and the Lord said unto Salakia, Joshua chapter this Joshua chapter 1, verse 8. It says, the book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth. Right, the book of the law is these scriptures, man. These scriptures cannot depart from our mouth, man. We every day we have to have a holy conversation, man. A holy conversation. You know, every day, man, to keep us in the spirit. All right, to keep us alive. To escape the snares of death. We gotta have something to keep us in a meek, humble, and a righteous spirit, man. And that's what the scriptures keep us in that spirit, man. That's why you got to dwell upon it. It says, the book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. Right, meditate. To meditate is to dwell on something, man. Let me go into that word. It says, Salakia. Says meditate. Salakia. Keep quick. All right. It says the first definition. It says to moan, growl, utter, muse, mutter, meditate, devise, plot, speak. All right. So it says to roar, growl, groan, to utter, speak. Hey, that's the spirit, man. Because when you go on the highways and byways, that's what we do. We speak, we utter. All right, we roar, man. Because the scriptures say we gotta lift up our voice, man, as like a trumpet. So we gotta raise our voice, so we roar, man. All right, like a lion, man. All right, it says to growl, man. All right, hey, man. Spiritually, it's like it's a spiritual battle out there, man. All right, when the lion is on the prowl, when the lion is on the prowl, ready for attack, man, to let that other animal know that he's serious, to threaten the other animal, he growl at him, man, and pounce and crouch down, man. That's what lions do, man. So when we out there on the battlefield, what we doing? We fighting, man. All right, and to let our opponent know, all right, that we mean business, that we on the prowl, what we growling, man. We growling through these scriptures, to put it in that type of aspect. But it says to utter, to speak. Right. So let me read it back. It says, the book shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. Right. You should speak and utter. Thou shalt speak and utter day and night on the scriptures, man. So you got to have a holy conversation, man, to keep you in the spirit, man. All right. And then you will find yourself escaping a lot of BS by doing that, man. You will find the Lord basically, keeping you away from a lot of BS when you subject yourself under the spirit, man. I'm going to keep reading. It says that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. Right, because you got to do these commandments and live it, man. That's the action, is to do the commandments. All right, to observe and to do. To observe is to study something. Let me go to that word. It says observe, right. The Hebrew word for it is shamar. All right, and they got vowel points. This is basically Assyrian Hebrew, but the Paleo Hebrew for the word observe is shamar. It says to keep, guard, observe, give heed, right? You got to give heed to these laws and commandments. You got to guard it and you got to keep them to keep, right? You got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, it says to watch, wait for, you know, we waiting for our salvation, man. To protect, save life. Watchmen, the scriptures call us watchmen, man, in Ezekiel the 3rd chapter. So it's all proof right there, man. The proof is in the pudding, man. You know, and you can't gainsay or resist this knowledge that's coming out all across the earth, man. Because you got brothers all across the land waking up, man. And you cannot deny or you cannot deny but confirm this truth, man. That's the only way, man. You cannot deny this truth. The only way you can do with this truth is to confirm it, man. Because it's true. All right, every time we bring it out, these devils know, man. All right, these niggas know. They know we bringing out the truth, man. But the scriptures say that the word is like a two-edged sword, man. So every time we bring it out, it's a cut. It's a rebuke, man. And niggas don't like to be rebuked, man. And that's why they always raise up and kill the prophets. You know, but Salakia for my rambling. But I'm going to finish this scripture up. It says, for then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Right, and that's the only way we as a nation of Israelites is going to be prosperous and successful in society. Is if we come back to these law, statute, commandments and serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, but we know that's not going to happen right now. So the only way that we going to be united in peace and happiness is in the kingdom, man. All right, so you got to, scripture says, seek the kingdom first. All things shall be added unto you, roughly paraphrasing. All right, and that's what's going to happen. All right, so you got to watch for the kingdom. All right, and pray to the Lord that we be of that number to be delivered out this place, man. So, Lord, willing, this video is very edifying through the spirit and power Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Call halal Allah, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. All right, and shalom to the hopeful elect that preach this truth throughout the four corners of the globe. Abad Babal.